What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Don't forget to smash that like button. And in my comment section, I have two links. One of them, if you're interested in setting up a M1 Finance portfolio, if you sign up, I'm pretty sure I get $10 and you get $10. Don't quote me on that. That's the last email I received from M1 Finance. And hey, you get $10 to start a dividend portfolio. You can, buy a partial share of Pfizer or some of those great stocks out there. That'll get the ball rolling for you. So $10 does help over time. Don't forget that. The other thing is I have a link with Fundrise. So if you're interested in signing up with Fundrise, I do kind of get like a small commission, and basically just my maintenance fees for like the quarter or something like that is off. But Fundrise is a phenomenal. Okay, I'm someone that's in graduate school. Okay, I'm a registered nurse. I work on COVID floors here and there. I mostly work on a step down floor. So I'm busy. I'm helping people. I'm doing my job. Hopefully this vaccine will come out. I mean, I saw in Great Britain they gave their approval. And how can I really have a real estate business or set up a real estate business when I'm working, I'm studying, I don't have time to go to someone's house if something breaks. And I'm in an apartment right now. If a leak happens, somebody comes up and fixes it. So guess who's handling that issue that I invest in? That's Fundrise. So I'm very glad with some of the changes that they made. A lot of questions I asked these guys with integrating some of their portfolios. And after I saw this email, I was happy as can be. So I'm gonna jump to that right now. So let's just see how my Fundrise portfolio is doing. So I'm almost making like $1 a day. I logged on yesterday and I pretty much made 89 cents. So my dividend portfolio's getting stronger and it's getting bigger, and you're just seeing the compound interest kick in. Now again, I threw $10,000 in and I just left it alone. So I made a total of $1,919.36 from dividends and appreciation. And dividends weren't too hot, right now, obviously because of the bug. I'm also considering, once I get all this stuff with rich uncles, check out my videos with rich uncles in my section. Look at the tragedy of this, the bricks rate and how things are going really well and then all of a sudden tanked. I did earn some passive income from them, which was nice, but at the same time, what am I going to do with that money? I think I'm gonna throw it in Fundrise when everything changes, but this is what really excites me with Fundrise. So we're going to look at my portfolio. We're going to see this allocation. This is what I'm really excited about, the E fund. So if you look at my previous videos, I asked these guys, and I was going to follow up with you guys, and I did. I'm like, why? I want a piece of the pie with the LA E fund, the DC E fund. And I was in the DC fund and I was in the national one, but I said, is there any way I can diversify into the LA fund or have a certain percentage into the LA fund? And they just all merged them into one. So I'm really excited. I'm in the balanced portfolio. So this is just right now, this is the Fundrise E fund. It's starting to stabilize. So they merged everything together. They just kind of realized we can do some damage if we just fuse together these three E funds together and become a unit or as one. And I'm really, really excited to see the money from appreciation. And now I'm making money from dividends. So the growthy rate, let's just jump to this real quick. So the net asset value per share is $11.44. I have a total of $4,000 in it. The appreciation's starting to kick in, and in my previous videos, when I said things are ramping up, This is why Fundrise is a long-term investment. Okay, this is why they want you to stay in for the long term, because real estate is usually long term. Now, if you have a real estate investment trust or REIT, I buy, sell, trade, this and that. There's not an E fund with those guys. So Fundrise is E fund from appreciation. Okay, we got Los Angeles. Okay, we got national. So look at this. They're getting all these homes, rental homes. This is, I mean, the nice thing about Fundrise too is they tell you everything that they're doing. Okay, they update you. They send an email. I feel very confident in these guys. It's a 37.5% of my portfolio is going into the E fund. And then you start looking at these, the West Coast E-rate, that's operating right now. It's slowly going to distribute dividends. The Heartland E-rate right here, it's slowly starting to, distribute dividends. The East Coast E-rate is operating. The growth E-rate is operating. The income E-rate is operating. Growth E-rate 2 is stabilizing. The income E-rate 2 is stabilizing. Okay. Growth E-rate is ramping up. The income E-rate is ramping up. So this balanced E fund is starting to take over and distribute these shares, or I'm starting to buy more shares. So if you look at this portfolio, the compound interest, look at when I started. I just said, okay, I'll throw this here. Let's see what $10,000 does. It's just slowly, my portfolio is just slowly growing from 2 years. Once I get to 20,000, it's going to be very exciting. I think what I'm going to do once I start making more money from YouTube is, I need to start distributing the resources. First of all, when I start making money on YouTube, which I am, right now it's just paying for my like electric bill. Okay. Next will be the groceries, and everything else. That's one of my goals for my YouTube account. And that's the best thing about my YouTube account and my channel is I'm not charging you anything. You guys are watching what I'm doing. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm showing you what I'm doing and if it's working or not. I'm not holding back. I'm telling you what I buy, what I do, and is it working or not? So you're watching me, you're watching my pros and cons, you're watching my mistakes, you're watching what's happening. The biggest thing with this channel, since it's getting bigger, is if you notice, I didn't throw everything into Rich Uncles. I distributed money into Fundrise. I distributed money into Rich Uncles, and I distributed money into my E-Trade dividend portfolio, my M1 finance portfolio. So I have right around, let's see, 12,000, 20, so almost like a $40,000 dividend portfolio right now. And it's only getting bigger and stronger, okay? This is growing, the other one's growing, and I'm just reinvesting dividends. Look at this, reinvesting. This is going to be a lot more with reinvesting dividends. This E fund is going to start covering all these other ones. So you got to realize once you put money in, I'm telling you guys, you got to be smart with your money. You are in school, okay? Go to a community college, take classes at a community college, save money. Then, either have somebody pay for your bachelor's if you're in business. If you're accounting, Go get your, if you're looking at doing something with finance or accounting, go to a community college. And then once you get all this and you become a CPA versus all this debt, then you can start putting money around like this because you're in no debt. See, I'm going to tell you, my undergrad was in exercise physiology. I was making $12 an hour doing cardiopulmonary rehab, phase 3. And you take all these advanced classes, human physiology, exercise physiology, biological mechanics, general chemistry 1, 2, general chemistry 1 and 2 in the labs, OChem 1 and 2, and OChem 1 and 2 labs, and biochem 1 and 2. Luckily, I didn't have to take the labs in that. But you put all that work in, and then, luckily I paid myself through school, going back from my RN BSN, and well, I'm sorry, my accelerated ADN. I paid $4,000 in cash, and I had somebody pay for my bachelor's of science in nursing, and I had all this money saved up in the bank. So I put it in Fundrise, started to distribute dividends, did my own research of passive income, and look where I'm at right now. So be smart with your money. You don't have to buy, I'm telling you guys, with Fundrise, here's the thing. Do you have to buy a brand new car and be flashy? Or, here's the thing. When you see appreciation, okay, appreciation with apartment complexes or anything with real estate, it goes up. Like this year, my rent had to go up by a certain percentage, okay? And that's what happens with apartments and appreciation and stuff with real estate. So if you buy a brand new car, it's going to depreciate. So you want appreciation. This is what you want, okay? So my advice to you guys when it comes to cars, buy a used one. Just be smart with that. Make sure you make a good down payment, and then you can try to refinance your loan. But this is what I did, okay? I have a 2012 Camry right now. I'm only paying $143 a month. Picked up a lot of shifts. Unfortunately, I ran my 2004 Camry to the ground, and I tried to get to 200,000, but it was just a dud. So I had to get a new car and stuff. But guess where more my allocations went? So buy a $10,000 car or put $10,000 in Fundrise. It's growing, okay? So just be smart with your money. I'm telling you guys, if you're smart with your money, it's going to pay off. It's starting to pay off for me. Be smart the way you spend your money. Do you have to go out? Do you have to go out and slam a bunch of drinks? Do you have to, go to McDonald's? McDonald's is a good stock, by the way. But do you have to get McDonald's every day? Can you meal prep and save some money and throw it in Fundrise or throw it in your dividend portfolio? These are these sacrifices you make, okay, pays off in the long run, and it really is. So you don't have to be flashy and stuff. I like to, I like to dress up and stuff when I go out here and there, but I'm not doing it as much. I'm picking up shifts and throwing it in my dividend portfolio, and I plan on putting money into Fundrise because I'm starting more money into Fundrise because I like what I see. So that's the difference. I thought about putting money in a Roth IRA. I may do that. I did transfer over Acorns. I'm going to have a big video on Acorns. I don't like those guys. I'm not a fan of them. I think they're trash. And I'll explain in my future videos why I think they're trash and why you should have M1 Finance over Acorns. So the thing is, okay, over time, you're going to thank yourself. The sacrifices you make putting money in a dividend portfolio, a Roth IRA. I've seen videos of people that Fundrise have a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA. That money that you park in and let the dividends reinvest, the DRIP, it's going to pay off in the long run. I can't wait to just flip things and start making, just getting money and distribution from these guys. but I have to be patient. I have to be disciplined. So I always post this quote out there: "Fight the way you train, and train the way you fight." I think it's a really good um, representation, or you can like compare that and to dividend investing. You're trained as a dividend investor to let the drip kick in, let the compound interest and the snowball effect, and go through there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to probably post more stock and dividend analysis videos on some stocks that I own and some changes I made to my M1 finance portfolio. But I really wanted to jump back to Fundrise and show you these changes because the E fund, I'm in the balanced portfolio for a reason. I do believe the balanced portfolio, again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do believe a balanced portfolio is great for income appreciation and great for long-term investing. So if you are in for the long-term investing, I, you know, don't quote me on this, but I think I like what I see. So let me know what you think of this video. And again, if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Smash that like button. And if you're interested in signing up with Fundrise, again, I'm going to have it in the comment section. Feel free to sign under my name and or setting up your M1 Finance Dividend portfolio as I post videos on stocks that I own. And, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to make some comments. I will be studying for my pathophysiology exam. But I will, when I take breaks and stuff, studying for that or doing my paper, I will, try to respond. So, I'm not completely just shutting everything off. I do enjoy doing videos. I at least want to do 2 videos a week when I'm busy in school because you guys need this, you guys enjoy watching these videos and this channel is growing. So that's about it. Have a good Wednesday and hump day, and let's be smart, be safe, and we'll go from there. I'm hoping that Pfizer, the vaccine, gets approved. And one thing I will suggest to you guys, and I'll say this probably for the 7th or 8th time, I'm not a financial advisor, but real estate stocks right now, the rates, you better put some money in them because they're going to jump right back up once the vaccine's approved. Stocks like Ryman Hospitality Properties that I have in my M1 Finance portfolio, that's going to jump up, and they're going to start getting parties again and all that. EPR Properties will be back. So I'm just letting you know, now's the time to capitalize on things that are down. So you guys take care and have a good one.